church carving from the 16th century, a cathedral. How on earth is that possible if you have a cathedral from the 16th century and you have clearly what looks like an astronaut carved on it? The story that was yesterday, they posted it at 5:15. You can see right here. And you may have seen this before. You might have. But there truly is something going on. You can see the depiction. Good morning. So it says in the heart of Salamanca, Spain, lies the magnificent Salamanca Cathedral. It's a towering icon which stands as a testament, I guess, of time itself. But really, think about time. It showed up somewhere in time. You even have like I guess a bull or something. Hello, Jesus is King. You even have what appears to be a bull. So it stands as a testament to history, you see. Testament to history and architectural brilliance of the 16th century Spaniards. The entire structure is comprised of two churches, one which dates back to the 12th and 13th century, and the other one which was constructed in the 16th century. But still, you're not supposed to have any depictions of astronauts back then because surely there wasn't any space, people going to the wherever, the moon and stuff like that, you all, or on their UFOs and their spaceships back then. It sounds really strange. It says, for hundreds of years, it's been one of the city's most important landmarks and a prime example of Spanish Gothic architectural style. But then how did it get in there? How did that get inside there? Is it possible that somebody perhaps maybe just somehow went back in time and they just stuck it in there? They carved it. They carved it in there all of a sudden. Or is there really a lot more than meets the eye? Let's see it. It's an iconic place of worship that has captivated visitors for centuries, and it's not just the old, magnificent style. It sets. It's a mysterious figure, they say. A mysterious figure right there that has in recent years sparked wild theories among time-traveling community. Well, why wouldn't there be time traveling? Really, if you got an astronaut up there, surely they have went back in time. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. The theorists believe that this 16th century carving is of a astronaut. Well, it certainly looks like an astronaut. It really does. The figure is depicted leaning against intricately carved leaves. At first glance, it certainly looks like a so-called astronaut. See, they're already trying to dismiss it. Wearing a stone spacesuit, complete with space boots and a helmet. So-called astronaut. I want to see how they're going to dismiss this. A so-called astronaut with space boots, a helmet, and a breathing apparatus on its chest. So let's see how they're going to dismiss it. Let's see what theory they're going to come up with. Good morning, everyone. Jesus is King, honey. Well, on this channel, and probably on other channels, you'll see that they don't allow very many comments to come on at times based on certain things, I guess. It's fine in the big scope of our life. Hello, Johanna, honey. Yeah, you don't feel alone? We know what's going on in this world. It's spiritual. It really is. It's all right. It's perfectly all right. It's fine and dandy. Okay, so we got it. Social media, it has fired the speculation. Many time travel enthusiasts call it definitely evidence of a time travel and hop onto just about any social media platform and search for the stone-carved cosmonaut. You'll find a buzz of excitement, Buzz Lightyear, with so many people sharing thoughts of the cosmic visitor. See, cosmic visitor. Hello, Susan B. Honey. At the Salamanca Cathedral, one person said, Astronaut at the Salamanca Cathedral, the statue is affirmed as absolute proof of time travel. Now, there is something to it. There really is something to time travel. It can't just be some imaginary thing. It's no. Even the with the blockchain or something, they said the how quantum computing, it can affect time itself. That we did a video on that too. It was in one of the videos we did. The idea of time traveling astronaut may sound exciting. Other people have a less fanatical explanation for this celestial carving. Some say the astronaut is actually a modern addition, and it was carved out onto the church restoration back in 1992. But a local artist at that time wanted to infuse a contemporary touch into the cathedral, so a spaceman. And even beyond the cosmonaut, they have put a number of unconventional figures, including a crayfish, a rabbit, a stork, a bull, a lynx, a dragon, but let's call it imaginative flair. Although it says in 92, rework brought the mystery of the Salamanca astronaut to, Gina, you can't even see up there, to close. There are a few other intriguing art anomalies that are still baffling both time travel believers and art enthusiasts. Major news outlets reported the discovery of what appeared to be an iPhone in a painting that was created almost 90 years ago. An iPhone. Umberto Romano's 1937 masterpiece. Mr. Finken and the Settling of Springfield predates the advent of the Apple smartphone of about 70 years. Hey, that's around the time of the Roswell stuff, probably. Hello, Applebrooks, honey, is what it seems like. However, if you take a look at the bottom right corner of the mural, you might just see a man holding a remarkably modern-looking device to his face. Many speculators say that he's clearly using his thumb to scroll through his social media feed. The mysterious gadget has stirred up plenty of speculation, prompting many art experts to give their own interpretations as to whether it's true or not. I'm going to see if there's a picture of that on here, and I don't think there is. Let me see if I can pull up that Mr. Pinkerton. Y'all, let me set this phone down for a second. I'm gonna do this. You're gonna look at the part of the desk. I'm gonna see that picture because I want to see what it says, but I got to copy and I need 2 fingers to do it. Copy it and paste it so we can bring it up. I'm still doing it. You all want to get it on here? Okay, I do. Are y'all looking at something? Gina, honey, we're looking at you. Okay, we got it. I think we got it. It's at the Smithsonian Institute. I went to the Smithsonian Museum in I think whatever it was. When we lived in Maryland, we went to where all the museums were. It was my favorite place to go. They had all these museums, and I wanted to walk through a lot of them, but we didn't have enough time. I love museums. I'm sure you all love it too. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're going to look at the painting right here. It won't let me enlarge it. Let's see if we can find an iPhone in here. They could have took it out. I don't see where they would be talking about it. They could have erased it. I don't see it. Do you see it? Where is the iPhone? That may not even be the one. Oh, no, that's the walking on Native American images. That's not the one I wanted you It wasn't. Let me see if I can get it. I want to try to see if I can find that. Let's see. Does the painting. It's in 1860. Okay, now we got it. We found it with the Snopes. Snopes. Remember how we were taught to believe that Snopes was the authority on this? Does this 1860 painting depict a time traveler holding an iPhone? When you have something like this coming in, to me, now, that's a major red flag. When you have Snopes coming in to debunk things, to fact check things, that's a red flag right there. So let's look at this, you all, if we can do it. Let's see. Where is it at? She is sitting here. She's looking at something right there in her hand. What would they have back then that would, like, why would she hold something like that in her hand? Could it be a little Bible she's holding in her hand? That's the only other thing I could think of, but I don't think they had little Bibles like that back then, but they could have. Could it be an iPhone? That's what it is. Something like that. Look, picking a time traveler. Why wouldn't there be a time traveler? They said it's false. Okay, you go ahead and say it's false. Jeannie, we're talking about the church carving. Yeah, we are. It predates the Apple phone. Look, they even call he a she. Well, this is I guess this I thought this was a woman walking, but they said it was a man walking. You know, something strange is here. Why would they why would this be written like that? This article. Do you think AI wrote this article? You might just see a man holding a modern looking device. Mr. Pycon? Is this I want to see if this is the same painting. Let's see what they say this painting is, because this is, does the 18th century. This could be even another one. It could be another one. No, this is another person. This is a woman walking down a path focused on an iPhone in her hands in an 18th century. Y'all, we got to see what they're doing. Now we got a 1937 masterpiece. I wasn't able to find the 1937 masterpiece. 1937, y'all. Gina, what are you doing? Well, that's two pictures. So let's see this. The 1937. Okay, let's look at this one. A man staring at his iPhone. Oh, there he is right there staring at his iPhone. There, we got it. Well, yes, of course it does. Right there. What else would he be staring at? Wow. This is the one. They have a picture of an 1800-year-old mobile phone. Okay, are we experiencing the Mandela effect, really? Could we be experiencing a Mandela effect where something has went back in time and changed physical things, you all? Because we could be on another timeline. CERN could have done it, threw us on another timeline where something like that, because something went back in time. We've got him looking at one. We've got, where's she at? Gina, you've already passed it up. Well, I know I did. And then we got her looking at one. Something has went back. This could be the Mandela effect thing. The so-called, they say it's so-called Mandela effect. And this is kind of interesting. It literally does. But what if we're living in some type of a matrix, like some type of a I don't know, and we don't really realize it? Living on a computer board or something? I don't want to live on a computer board. This is really strange. It really is. Um, they think it might be a pocket-sized mirror, or nobody's going to sit and walk around with a mirror in their hand. They'll never know the true intention behind the primitive yet eerily familiar object in the iconic piece. It doesn't mean that we're ready to give up on our wild theories. In a world where technology is growing at an exponential rate, these instances of strange discovery can fuel our imaginations, reminding us that even the most unexpected places have traces of extraordinary can be found. I just had a deja vu. While the astronaut at the Salamanca Cathedral may have an explanation that's, well, pretty down to earth, the allure of the unknown still beckons us to explore the mysteries that lie beyond our reach. See, this is an article. It really does. It reminds me of the Mandela effect or something, but yet something's going back and changing time, doing things to time itself. Good morning. Yeah, technology, yes, it could be. Um, yeah, got it. It is another piece of the puzzle. It really is. It's like, wow. I'm gonna look through here. I don't know if they, who painted it. Mystery, mystery, mystery. When did some of these articles come out? Because I'm sure that was May the 1st. Why are these articles like coming out? What? There's a lot of stuff about the unknown seems to be coming back out for some reason, like in our faces. It's really strange. It is. But the cathedral right here, it's like the phrases that you think a certain phrase was said, or the boxes of cereal, or the characters. And then this is another example of it. Something truly is interfering with our world in very real ways that causes one to think, well, what something's not right. And something isn't right, you all. It isn't. If you have this showing up and you have words in books in the Bible and stuff being changed, and then they're telling you, oh, nothing happened. Nothing happened. You're not seeing anything. It's your imagination. It's always been there. They could turn it around. Well, that's always been in there. There's nothing to it. Really? Really? No, there is something to it. And it's wild. It's really wild. Good morning. Yes, Penny Davis, we all want to look 30 years younger. Well, some people may not want to look 30 years younger. They may want to have the energy that they had 30 years younger. Yeah. It's interesting. I'm sure it goes along with the Mandela effect. That's what's popping in my mind. Someone's what is the space-time continuum? and the fabric of space and time. Something had to had the ability to go back and change time and seasons. It's a deep subject, very deep. I am going to go. I just wanted to come on here and show that if you hadn't seen it, because I'm sure there's a whole lot of other things that are out there that look way, way out of place, a lot of things. So I'm going to go, and thank you all for tuning in this morning. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your morning, and thank you, Susan B. Honey. Thank you all for your comments. Oh, you're also very welcome. Love you.